Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a cute little eyeshadow look with the company Babyface Lashes palette. So let's get into it. You know, I always start with my Elmer's glue, and we're just going to go ahead and work that all into our brow, pressing down so that the hairs are laying flat. This is obviously based off of preference, but you can also use this glue in more of a subtle way with like just brushing it onto your brows, which is what I used to do, but you know, why not? Go hard or go home. So this is what they look like when they're both done, no makeup. And then I'm going to go in with the Rollin with the OGs palette from the company Babyface, like I mentioned earlier. And I'm going to use that shade Backwood Blunt, and I believe it's called Terps. So those are what I'm coming for today. Oh, and the one Ghost, my bad. So I'm on vacation and I forgot to bring my P. Louise base. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my lids with this concealer from L'Oreal. And I've done it before and I didn't mind it at all. I actually liked it. So I don't think this is too oily of a concealer. So like it's decent for priming your lids. Yeah, but this is what I'm going to be working with for like the next 2 months. So, you know, also quick disclaimer. I'm breaking out so bad, and if it wasn't for my boyfriend, I would not have posted this video. So I'm just gonna put myself out there because I get it, it's temporary and it is what it is. Now I'm gonna go ahead and create like a dome shape. We're not gonna do any hard cut creases today. It's gonna be more of like a subtle, soft glam with a little pop of glitter. You know the vibes. But what I'm doing is basically putting all of the color in one spot, and then we'll go back in and just buff it out and soften up the edges a little bit, like so. With a little bit of a lighter shade, but you can also add that afterwards after you're done buffing it out, so it is easier because the less product you're working with, it is easier to blend when it comes to like a bunch of different colors and packing different shades on, etc. You want to go dark to light, yeah, so it's a little bit more subtle, and then you can always go back to dark like this. Like basically I go dark, light, and then back dark one more time just to soften it up completely and make sure we are still keeping our depth that we initiated in the beginning. Now I'm going in with my e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer and a fluffy or flat brush. I'm saying fluffier because it's not as thin as I would use for like a sharp cut crease. It's more of something that I would use to get softer lines. By the way, I'm sorry that the camera is out of focus. I didn't realize how close my mirror was because this is the new setting I'm recording in, so I gotta get used to it all over again. But be patient with me because trust me, I did not notice. Otherwise, I would have fixed it immediately. So I don't know if I mentioned it, but the fluffier the brush, the softer the lines, the thinner it is, and the more of like a flat brush it is, then you're gonna get more of like a sharp line. This one is meant to be more of a soft cut crease, not actually like any sharp lines at all. So after I'm done doing the concealer, before I even set it with the white or anything, I'm gonna go with the clean brush and just go over the lines that have been created with the concealer and just kind of soften it out. And by doing so, you'll kind of get a little bit of the color on the concealer, which gives it that nice little blend. And again, I literally am so mad that I did not notice my mirror was so close. So next time I record, I have to pay attention to that for sure. But until then, we're going in with a dark shade afterwards just to set it in and give it that extra oomph, you know? And then I'll go in with the shade that I'm going on my lid with. So in this case, it was a white. So yeah. And now I'm going to put some tape down just because I'm going to be doing a glitter liner and I kind of just want to be able to drag it. I'm going to be using my green duo glue to just create the wing shape. I'm fully mapping it out, and then I'll use this little glitter right here, Terps. But I'm basically making the shape of a wing liner, and I'm working in sections because in this video I'm gonna have to go back and reinforce the glue and just like, you know, keep playing with it because sometimes the glue dries too quick and then it doesn't stay in place, etc. So this is like a cream type of glitter, so I'm just gonna go ahead and work with it by dipping in and dragging it across where I want it to go. And as you can see, it's a little bit transparent, but it's definitely buildable, and Once again, I'm so mad about my mirror, but I was not gonna re-record this whole video, so you guys gotta hang in with me, because even though it's driving me crazy, I don't even know if y'all care at all, but it's driving me insane. Anyways, we're gonna go in with this glitter one more time because we don't want to see the eyeshadow underneath it. We just want to see some cute shiny glitter. Like I've said before, you can use a spoolie to remove any unwanted glitter from anywhere on your eyeshadow, and it won't really ruin your eyeshadow. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation in the shade 440 from L'Oreal Infallible. Like I mentioned, I'm currently actually, as we speak, or as I speak, am still breaking out, and I'm always so like patient with everyone else and not my own skin, because like when I see acne on other people, I don't even think twice or like really care about it at all. I'm like, oh, it's natural, who cares? But when it's on myself, I'm like, oh my god, why am I breaking out? But regardless, I'm happy that my boyfriend did tell me like just be vulnerable and post it because it's temporary. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead with our cream contour in the shade Sienna from Bare Minerals. I showed it pretty quickly, but I'm just doing this on my cheeks, and my nose, my chin. I'm not doing my eye area. I've just been pretty much dragging it upwards, like on the side of my face. This is how I want the other side of my face to look, but to do that, we're gonna go ahead with our e.l.f. concealer, and we're gonna have our second sponge ready with the powder so that as soon as we're done blending it, we can press our loose powder all the way into our skin. Now I'm going to make sure to set it right away so that nothing creases beforehand, and instead of baking, I'm actually going to only bake underneath my contour area, not under my eyes. I actually press all the powder in, and then I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose using my NYX contour palette that I did not show beforehand, but I will show in a few seconds. And I'm just going in with a light shade on the tip and the bridge of my nose, and then I'll put the contour shades on the sides and underneath, and also on top where the two disconnect kind of. Now for powder contour, I'm going to be going in with the NYX Cosmetics contour palette, and for blush, I'm going to be using No Cosmetics Desert Rose blush, but for contour, I'm going to be using my M510 brush from Morphe, and I'm just going to add that in the depths like of my cheekbone kind of area where I'm trying to create the shape. Now I'm going to use my MF3 brush from Made by Mitchell, and I'm just going to bring color to the front of my face, and the blush shade that I'm using is more of a salmon color, so I apply it on the front of my face for the most part and on my forehead and stuff, but you can also use it. It's like almost close to like a bronzer rather than a pink blush, but you can use it as blush. It doesn't matter. It's makeup. Now for highlight, I'm going to go in with Pretty Vulgar's Shimmering Swan. I use this for my TJ Maxx haul. If you haven't watched it, check it out. But this is also a brush from the company Mona Labelle. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just going to put it on my forehead, chin, nose, and underneath my brow bone. These are the spots that I want to be lifted in the light. So those are the spots I'm going to highlight. Now going back in with the company Babyface lashes, we're going to go with that collection again, Rolling with the OGs, and it's such a cute collection. Like everything, all down to like the lip gloss and everything is so cute and creative. So if you're interested, that is the company that I'm getting these products from, Babyface lashes. But these lashes are very cute. They're very wispy, which I like, and that's what I needed for this look, so it worked out perfectly. Side note, this is the Better Than Sex mascara for anyone curious, and here's an up close of those beautiful wispy lashes again. And last but not least, we're going in with the Rollin with the OG's clear lip gloss, super cute, and my Nude Beige lip liner from NYX Cosmetics. This is a lip liner that I use only like if I want to basically keep a gloss and line intact, because it really doesn't show too much on my lips, but it shows just enough to like not feel naked without. So this is what I came up with, you guys. This is what I got for you, and hopefully you like it. Hopefully this is a look that you would wear and you want to try it. And if you're interested, make sure you check out Babyface Lashes once again. And if you like this, let me know down below or leave a like. And if you are not subscribed already, please make sure that you do subscribe, because there's a pretty big percentage of you that watches it but doesn't subscribe. So I would appreciate that. And if you ever want to see my content in between videos, make sure you guys check out my social medias that are linked at the end of my video, my TikTok, my Instagram, etc. So you can see what I post when I'm not posting on YouTube. But until then, bye.